Good afternoon. It's KG5RON.
Mr. Ron, W5RH.
Yeah, go ahead, Kelly. Yes, it's KG5RON.
Saying hello to you. We got Robert out here and a few others listening and a few signal zappers here and there listening in the background. I need to ask Robert a question right fast and I'll get out of the way. Robert, has your phone number changed or is it still the same? Maybe he's on telephone call. I'll get him later. Appreciate it. W5RH.
Okay, copy that. I've been watching the weather. You know about the severe thunderstorm warning. We had some company here, and I heard it, seen it coming, and I says, okay, I got to run.
We've been looking for you, Mr. Ron.
KFITND. Copy that. Just for information, y'all, that severe thunderstorm has just crossed the county line. It's no longer really affecting Garland County, maybe just a little bit west of Lonsdale. The heaviest activity right now of that storm is over Owensville and Lonsdale, tracking on off to it looks like east and northeast, and it'll be affecting Bryant and Bauxite and probably Benton here pretty soon, but most of it will be up around Salem and Bryant and into the Mableville area when it moves into Pulaski County. KG5RON information, severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Hot Spring County has been canceled. The severe thunderstorm that prompted that warning has moved on off into the out of the warning area, so they canceled that warning. We do still have a severe thunderstorm warning effective until I believe at 6:30 p.m. for East Central Garland, and it'll be out of that county here shortly, and also Central Saline and Central Pulaski counties. So we got that severe thunderstorm that is producing 1-inch hail marker here in between Owensville and Lonsdale. It's moved off to the east of Owensville and Lonsdale. It's tracking due northeast, and it'll be affecting right over Salem, so watch out, Salem, you could get hail, and into the Bryant area, and it'll be also affecting Benton, but it'll be probably a bit to the north. We still might get dime-size hail, but there is 1-inch hail being put out by this storm. KG5RON.
Mr. Ron, we've still got one, but it's down around Ashtown. It's coming across the state line. Might want to monitor that, because it's still pretty warm around here, so it could blow up too. Just, you do what you do. Appreciate you. KFITNG.
Oh, copy that. Appreciate it. I'll have to go down to look at the Shreveport radar. Yeah, there's one down around Ashdown. It's a pretty nasty-looking storm, but it's right on the very fringe of all the radar sites that I can access. Let's see. It's a little bit far away from the Dallas cam. Let's see what it says here. It is, it's got 1/4-inch size hail just west of Ogden, and right to the north of Red Bank down there up in Texas. So Ogden, it'll be going in between Ashdown and Ogden. But it looks like they're all building up, and they're trying to become a sort of kind of linear line, but they're far enough apart that they can, they have nothing to take away from them building into a stronger storm.
Yeah, Roger. Like I asked earlier, how close are they to each other? Because, they can suck one another up.
That's a bright thunder flash there. It hit real close made the deaf dog bark. We have a deaf dog. It's that severe thunderstorm area. We got another cell that's building up to the west of Haskell. So they're kind of joined together, but then again, they're not. The northern storm in central Saline County is the dominant storm, but this one's kind of building up. I just got an update on the radar scan. So the one around Traskwood and Haskell also have a cell just east of Arkadelphia that's all by its lonesome. So it might be trying to build up too. It'll be affecting Willow and Carthage here shortly down that area. And some more information in east central Saline County around the east end, there's another cell that's building up. It's kind of building up from the outflow on this large thunderstorm in central Saline County. So the one to the south of that cell here around Haskell and Traskwood is basically an inflow-dominated storm. It's being created due to the wind being sucked into this northern storm. And then the outflow, the front flank downdraft of that thunderstorm is causing another storm in around east end. So you got three cells that are right here in Saline County. KG5RON.
There's East End, Iron Springs, and that's where I'm at.
Dave, and I just got a post on my phone for the severe thunderstorm for Garland County has been extended till 6:30. KF5TNG.
Okay, if you're in Garland County, I've got the current radar, and I don't see anything except in the extreme southern or southeastern Garland County, and that's just basically a storm that's trying to pop up. But Garland right now, it's past the Garland County line now.
Yeah, I see it, Mr. Kelly. I'm watching my GR Level 2 analyst. I see it, but I just relayed the news from the National Weather Service, I guess, or somebody. But it said it's been extended for Garland County until 6:30. So, I don't know. This is moving through, but you never know what's behind it. You gotta love Arkansas weather. KF5TNG monitoring.
Copy that. KG5RON.
Hey, Ron.
I didn't copy who that was. I've got a dog in here panting and scared.
Well, you need to give him that biscuit that you brought home for the Iowa. Anyway, it's Robert, N1RS. Are you still talking on the old antenna I gave you?
Yes, sir, copy that. I haven't touched it, physically touched it since you put it up. Yeah, it's still there. At J-Pole.
And I was just curious. That makes my heart happy. Y'all go ahead.
Yes, sir, that homemade J-Pole that you made and still going strong. I wished I could get it taken down and kind of sand it up a little bit with like number 2000 sandpaper wet dry, and kind of polish it up anyway.
Well, apparently it's not needed. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, I haven't had any trouble out of that J-Pole that you made. Homemade J-Pole, can't beat it.
Right it in. I'll let you get back to your job of what's in the weather. N1RS.
Yeah, copy that. Well, I'm there looking. Got an outflow boundary. Let's see. Let me look at that. Yeah, it's an outflow. It's on the other side of us here, east side of. It's in Arkansas County, and it's definitely an outflow, and it's lasting all the way down into Jefferson County. So it's basically around Pine Bluff on up to Elmira and St. Charles. But there might be some storms that form on that, and they could be fairly strong because it doesn't take much. As long as you got an uplift into that there's colder air aloft, and when that warm air busts up into that cold air, well, you got to have something that replaces it, so you get inrush of storms, and they build up. Latest radar here real quick. Central Saline County severe thunderstorm warning, and also that other storm that was around Haskell and Traskwood has joined up with the main body of that Saline County storm, so it's got quite a lot of uplift. In fact, all of the storms in Saline County have all joined together, and let's see, they seem to be building up to about 60,000 feet. So it's a pretty good storm. KG5RO, and it might get hell out of it, maybe dime size.
Okay, Rod. Okay. How about the one back down around Texarkana? Is it still holding its strength?
Yeah, CNG, I'm watching the radar too, and seems to be building a little bit from what I can see, but go ahead and answer on KFI CNG.
Yeah, copy that. You know, down Little River County, it's starting to show up on the Little Rock radar, so it's pretty good cell up there, and also in Sevier County, southern Sevier County, got another cell up around Ben Lamond, that city. Don't know why that shows up on my radar, but it'll be affecting that very soon. But that cell in Saline County is the strongest of any of it in the state. But boy, is it strong. There's nothing else taken away from the power. So it's getting a little bit stronger, but it's showing a little bit of hell. Maybe a half inch to 3/4 right now, moving into just around the Benton area, just to the west of it. KG5RON. There's also a not a severe storm, but just to the east, to the east of Arkadelphia, between Arkadelphia and Willow, down in Clark and Dallas County line there. That's a pretty good little cell. And let's see what it's tracking here right quick, if I can get it to come back up on my radar. Well, it's tracking off to the north and east, and it's up to about 49,000 feet. So there'll be some hell involved with these storms here very soon.
Man, it looks to be tracking just around Sheridan area, between Sheridan and Grapevine.
Yeah, I was going to mention that it is heading toward the just to the south of Sheridan and everything. But I'm not. Well, at Leola, it's going to go right over them. But I can guarantee you, within the next, say, 5 or 10 minutes, there's probably going to be some purple in that radar, which means that there's probably going to be hail.
Yeah, and we have a storm spotter located in that area, William Wise. He's out there, I guess, monitoring, so he's in the right place to be.
Let's go N5AR.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. KG5RON.
Hey, Ron. November 5 Alpha Romeo Lynn. We're out here about 2 miles off of Highway 5 on 298. A little hail here, a little pea-sized hail.
Oh, yeah, copy that. There wouldn't be any doubt about it, because I can see an uptick in this storm there for sure, and that definitely lets me know that you got hail coming out of it.
Okay, just wanted to report it. N5AR.
Appreciate you, N5AR, KG5RON. I'm waiting on this to update again on the Doppler. I've got a composite reflectivity, but I haven't got a radial or any velocities that have updated here in the last, say, 10 minutes, so that don't help any. Got another pop-up cell here just south of Lonsdale, in between Lonsdale and Magnet Cove, on the tail end of this thunderstorm. We need to watch that. because it could be an outflow-dominated storm. You know, the outflow boundary from this big storm can, cause another one to pop up very quickly. Just information, the strongest hail that I'm seeing as of right now is just around the just a little bit east of Haskell, and it'll be affecting probably Detente here very, very shortly. Detente.
East and south, just southwest of Lono, between Lono and Leola. KFICNG, I got to take a break. I'll be back shortly, and we'll be monitoring. Mr. Ron, we appreciate everything we do for you. Or you do for us, excuse me.
Well, we appreciate it, but you said what I was going to say. We appreciate everything y'all do for us, here in the ham and ham community, and also the folks that monitor, on these other counties. I've got somebody poking me. Okay. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that sandwich is there. Yeah.
Meatloaf burgers.
Meatloaf burgers. Okay, that's good. That's good for me. That'll make my hair grow. KG5RON.
In your house, KFICNG, we're clear. We'll be back in about 10. Monitor. KFICNG, clear for the moment.
Okay, KG5RON. I'm going to eat here right quick, but if anything pops up, I'll definitely put it on. But I am not, as of this moment, I'm not on NWS chat because I don't have that capability as of yet. My other computer died, and I'm just getting this one going. KG5RON, but I'll let y'all know if anything comes as of right now. We have that one severe thunderstorm warning affecting Central Saline County and also Central Pulaski County. This will be moving into the Shannon Hills, Mapleville, Parker's, Iron Springs, West Little Rock, 430-30 interchange, and Central Pulaski County, with Little Rock included, all in this severe thunderstorm warning. Camac Village also. KG5RON.
Sorry about that. Ron, I sent you a video and a couple of pictures of the hail out of Lonsdale. If you think they're suitable, put them on the Skywarn page, because the hail was covering the ground in Lonsdale. That was not a good thing. W5RHS.
Okay, Kelly, will do. KG5RON. I'll be away from the station for a few.
Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, go ahead.
That part of the storm is tracking up the west side of I-30 going into North Little Rock. It kind of missed me.
Ron, I know you're busy eating, but Robert lives at Iron Springs. Could you look at the radar when you get a chance and see if any of this mess is going to run over him, please? He lives on Iron Springs, W5RHS.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it a bunch, but no, it's gone north of me. Thank you much.
Robert, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Well, we got the strongest part of the storm now, just east of Haskell, tracking on off to the east and the northeast, and that will probably affect you here very, very soon. The strongest storm is to the south and west of you, but it is coming that way.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, Ron.
Like I said, that the cell that was between Traskwood and Haskell joined up with that storm cell. A lot of the storm cell is going to go to your north and west, but yeah, it looks like that part of the storm around Haskell is still going to go north and east, and yes, it is coming your way.
Righty, Ron. I was watching a big part of it. I wasn't watching the little part. Thank you very much, sir.
problem, but another thing I must make mention of, Kelly, are you on here watching the velocities, base velocity, 1/2 a degree? I'm looking at that just outside of the severe thunderstorm warning. You got a bit of a rotation there in between Haskell and Detente, and if he's out around Iron Springs, it might track up that way.
I'll switch a screen to velocity. I had been doing reflectivity. I know Mason's not listening because he doesn't listen to Ham, but he's on Detente, and let's see, N5HQ. I'm hoping he's listening. If he's up, he lives on North Detente. W5RHS.
Kelly, just, I hate to bring it up, but switch over to storm relative velocity, 1/2 a degree, and you'll see what I'm looking at.
Hey, Ron?
Hello, there it is. Got it. W5RHS.
Yeah, go ahead, KG5RN.
Well, thank you very much for your service, Ron. Did this storm just split in the backside?
Yeah, it built up from outflow from the big storm over there in Hot Spring County and southern Saline County. It built up in between, Trashwood and Haskell. And it's still attached to this other storm, but it's becoming a little bit more dominant now.
Yeah, Roger, I'm watching it, and it's doing weird things. And if it swings just a little bit south, that's me. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up to you, because on this, let me update right quick. On this latest scan, Kelly, look at base reflectivity, composite reflectivity. Click on base reflectivity and then go down to composite, where it puts all the other, radars together on the composite, and see there it's developing a bit of a hook.
Yes, it is. It's also apparent on the 0.05 of reflectivity. You might turn your mic gain down just a little bit. You're a little bit over deviated, if you could, or get away from it a little bit. Probably turn the gain down or the drive.
Okay, is this any better? I backed off from it. I'm not choking my chicken.
Yeah, mucho better. You're not on the ragged edge of clipping out.
Okay, copy that. I'm waiting on an update on this base reflectivity. Let me go back over to the base velocity and then storm radial velocity, both 1/2. Oh boy, Kelly, SRV, 1/2 a degree at the 0.5. That's definitely something west of Detente. So, Robert, there's something I don't like.
Yeah, Roger, I hear you. I'm watching it as we talk, but it's broadening and not drawing in, so.
Okay, Kelly. Kelly, if you would, go ahead and bring us up into Skywarn.
W5RH, just bring it up.
Warning. Central AR Skywarn net up. Skywarn.
Thank you, Ron.
Net
It
up.
just went absolutely quiet here.
Yeah, copy that, KG5RON. Robert, the reason it gets quiet before a bad storm, all the wind is going up into the storm. You don't have any inflow winds, outflow winds. It's all being sucked up. So just in case, I figured we'd better get up into the Skywarn mode because we definitely got something spinning up there just in between Bauxite and Detente. Going over Detente, actually.
Thank you, Ron. I'll get out the way. N1RS.
The time is 6:30 p.m.
W5RHS repeater.
This KG5RON, they've allowed the severe thunderstorm warning for Saline in Pulaski County to expire, and we have a very heavy thunderstorm that stretches from around Parkers and Mapleville and just south of Sweet Home back into Saline County. However, I am noticing a bit of rotation in this storm. I'm on base velocity, 1/2 degree, and it's a broad area of rotation, just basically from east of Bauxite down to Detente, and there's some also inflow winds up around the Bryant area into the Benton area, but it does have a bit of rotation in that Bauxite to Detente. And let me go back over to the storm radial velocity, 1/2 degree. It's still there. We got a bit of a broad couplet between Bauxite and Detente, and also east of the Bauxite Detente area. So it's not as organized as we had earlier. We're still going to stay in Skywarn mode. The hook echo that I've noticed on the storm base reflectivity, the composite reflectivity that I'm looking at, still a bit of a hook echo in between Bryant and Bauxite moving on to the east. Now, they have not issued any type of warning for this. There is no severe thunderstorm warning anymore, but I did want to make mention that there is a bit of rotation there, and I'm also noticing an inflow notch in between Bauxite and Detente, and we have a hail marker now, 1/2 inch hail, 40% chance of significant hail in between the Bauxite and Detente area. So it appears the rotation's up or closer to Bryant, between Bauxite and Bryant, and they don't have rotation down around Detente, but it is a hail core now. KG5RON.
Hi, Ron. That's Robert, N1RS.
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, go ahead, N1RS, KG5RON.
Yeah, it looks like it's breathing right now. And it's breathed out, and now it's fixing to intensify again. For my luck, it'll be just northeast of me.
Yeah, Robert, I was just getting ready to bring that news to you there on the latest base reflectivity, I should say base velocity, 1/2 degree. It appears it's a little bit, well, it's still got, green touching red, which is what concerns me. They're saying that it's hail. On the radar is also, you got a hail marker right on top of it. But man, I don't like the way those two are touching. When red touches green, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, Roger. And when you got two reds close together, one can suck the other one up and get nasty in a heartbeat.
Yeah, copy that. You're very well correct, because they could be cycling. Oh, golly, boy. I don't like what I'm seeing here on that storm radial velocity. It's right there. I mean, it's between Bauxite and Detente, and it's quite obvious that it's getting a bit tighter.
Yeah, Roger. Do you see that thing crawl up the backside? Yeah, I'm not happy.
Yeah, copy that. Let me go back to composite reflectivity. Oh, man, if you don't get some hail here very soon, I'm kind of worried about that, too. But there's definitely a bit of a notch right there on composite reflectivity between bauxite and just east of bauxite and Detente, getting another notch in there, and it is definitely showing up on the storm radial velocity half a degree, and I just don't like it. There's inflow and there's outflow, and it's spinning.
Yeah, Roger. I don't see too much bad happening from my area. Let's get our concern for the people east and north.
Yeah, copy that. You know, Vimy Ridge, and I hate to say it, if it notches up a little bit more northeast, Iron Springs.
TNG kicking back in. Yes, Ron, I agree. I mean, you're right. I see everything you're saying.
There are no warnings as of right now on this storm. They dropped the severe thunderstorm warning, but there's definitely some hail and definitely some rotation. Let's see, it just gave me an update on, update on the storm relative velocity, radial velocity. It has dropped down slightly. I know, it's just kicked up again. I don't know what's going on with this, but it's definitely getting its act together. Got 3/4 inch hail, 50% chance of significant hail right there, right in the middle of that. So it's a rotating updraft with a hail core.
Yeah, Roger. That little part that's split off from the south end of it, I just hope we don't get it tagged together, because that's me.
Mr. Ron, I am definitely seeing a hook echo on the base reflectivity, and looks pretty significant. Yeah, there is a hail core in it, and I see what you see on the storm relative velocity. It's all the same.
Yeah, copy that. W5RHS, KG5RON.
This is W5RHS. Go to reflectivity 0.05 and you'll definitely see that hook. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kelly, that was exactly what I was wanting you to do. Go to base reflectivity 1/2 a degree, and you'll see it. There is definitely a hook echo just getting its act together. Just east of Detente is where the hook. There it is. Severe thunderstorm warning just come up.
Skywarn, net up.
National Weather Service in Little Rock issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Lone Oak, southeastern Grant County, southwestern Jefferson, southeastern Saline, and southeastern Pulaski County, effective till 7:30. Severe thunderstorm located, let's see if I can get it to repeat. There we go. A severe thunderstorm located near Shannon Hills, near Bryant, moving east at 3535. So it'll be Little Rock, Lonsdale, Little Rock, Benton, southwest Little Rock, England, Keogh, and quite a few other areas, North Little Rock, Bryant, and Shannon Hills. So that's till 7:30. KG5RON.
Ron, it just made a right turn.
Yeah, copy that. And you definitely don't want to see that. That means that the storm is rotating. Let me get this back up here. My radar dropped off here for a second. There we go. Okay, now boy, you're right. You don't want it to turn right. What I'm seeing is the storms have split now. Shannon Hills, in between Shannon Hills and Parker, there's two thunderstorms now, and the bottom one has become dominant, and there's still got rotation.
Definitely a hook on that one, for sure.
KG5RON, KE0LRR.
Yeah, go ahead, KG5RON.
Hey, where were you seeing that hook and rotation at?
As of right now, it's in between bauxite and Detente. Well, between bauxite and East End now. It's not as much rotation on it on the storm radial velocity. On the base velocity, let's see real quick, base velocity, well, I'm still seeing it a little bit there. Well, I don't need it to be moving. Something happened. Hang on, let me get my computer.
All right, yeah, I was just wondering, I'm fixing to drive from Cabot down 67 all the way into Bryant, and I didn't get a real good chance to look at the radar, but when I walked outside, you could just feel the standstill air, and it's really humid.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, that's what you got to watch out for, because when it's real still, the air is being sucked up into the storm. On my latest base velocity, I'm not seeing it as much now. Let me go over to the storm radial velocity. I'm not sure what's going on with my computer. My computer is kind of screwing up, so let me get back over here real quick. Well, it's still showing up on the storm radial velocity. Not as much, though. It has definitely lost its kick. On the 1/2 degree, though it's a broad area of rotation, though, I don't see it getting any, well, it could be getting a little bit tighter. Storm radial velocity tightening up a little bit, and it'll be affecting the east end area very shortly, and maybe even Iron Springs.
Input.
The information, but yeah, I'll be listening here as we go. I'll give it back to you, KE0R.
Yeah, go ahead, N1RAS, KG5RWN, yeah, and it's getting a little bit tighter on the storm radial velocity.
Yeah. As it crosses the river, it's probably going to pick up energy, and it's going in the same direction you're going, so I hope you're quick.
Copy that, N1RAS, KG5RWN. Let me get I'm trying to get my, the radar is kind of acting, excuse my French, but it's acting ignorant. Let's go to my base reflectivity. There's still a bit of a hook there. The hook, though, however, is, well, basically just to the south of where that velocity couplet is. Let me go over to my base velocity Okay, base velocity 1/2 degree. It's definitely there, and but it's a broad area of rotation just west of the east end, moving to the north and east about 35. KG5RWN. Anybody in the east end area?
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, roger, Ron.
From what I'm seeing, that is the core of the thunderstorm now, and it is going to be tracking over the east end area, Iron Springs area, and Wrightsville.
Yeah, roger. I'm basically Parker's, Iron Springs, or whatever you want to call me. But it is intensifying, but nothing major.
Yeah, KG5RWN. Sorry about me having mush mouth. I had a mouthful of food. But I'm definitely seeing it just west, literally west. It'll be tracking right over east end here very shortly, for sure.
Yeah, roger. What I'm afraid of is the people east and north, when it tracks over the river, picks up some more energy. Go ahead.
W5RH.
Go ahead, Kelly, KG5RWN.
Okay, guys, let's, when we key up, please let's, when y'all unkey, let the courtesy tones fire and let the tail drop, because we're timing out, doing the quick keying. Some people are keying up, not even letting the courtesy tones fire, so anyway, there's a new warning coming out. We have some short timers on here. W5RHS.
Okay, copy that. KG5 all in. Waiting for the new tone, but like I said, we have only one severe thunderstorm right now, and it's for Lone Oak, Grant, Jefferson, Saline, and Pulaski counties. Tornado warning. Tornado warning. National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Lone Oak County, southeastern Saline, and southeastern Pulaski County till 7:15. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near East End or 9 miles southeast of Bryant, moving east at 45. So there you go, N1RAS. You better batten down the hatches. Locations impacted will be England, Keogh, Cato, and also Wrightsville, East End, and Ironton. KG5 all in. This is a tornado warning.
Yeah, Roger, Ron. I hear you. And Kelly, I'm sorry. Anyway, N1RS.
TNG, checking back in. Yep, we called it before they did. Thank you, Mr. Ron.
Thank you very much. I've been worried about it for I don't know how long, and I when I see this on the radar and wonder why they hadn't issued a tornado warning at that time. So, but anyway, at least we caught it.
Yes, sir. We were watching it as it happened, and we were all talking about that big hook echo. So, yeah, they're a little bit behind. Maybe they need to get some of our radar programs.
Well, I won't have any comment on that, but at least we caught it, and I put on there what I see. I'm not blind, and when I see it, I'm going to call it, even though it's not an official warning. I'm going to bring it out in the open.
You can ask Mr. Kelly. When this stuff first started popping up, I was on the air. I was like, hey, look out. Here we go.
RHS, Ron, if you could pull back out of your mic again. You're getting on the ragged edge of cutting out. We'll have to cut that gain back a little.
Okay, copy that. I might have been having it right up in my face while I was putting this out on the Skywarn page.
Skywarn, net up.
According to what I see, that couplet looks like it's coming right upon East End on my radar.
Yep, it's intensified.
Definitely correct.
Well, congratulations there, folks. We're going to have one spin up here, it looks like. And, Robert, you can be officially an expert.
I don't know about that, Ron. You're the guy.
From what I see, it looks like it's getting tighter. Mr. Ron, look at it. To me, it looks like it's getting kind of tighter.
Yeah, copy that. Let's see. I'm getting over here on my base velocity. Yeah, it's getting, instead of getting broader, it is getting tighter. And it's just, man, if it ain't on top of East End, it might be a little south of East End. So I believe Robert will be out of the eye of that. But my goodness, it looks pretty intense. It is getting tighter.
Well, it went from 3 to 2 to 3. And the southern one is one that gained all the energy. And it's pretty much north and east of me now. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for looking out.
No problem. Glad to do it. We do it for anybody. And if you're in the area and you're on the radio, you're going to know about it.
Off the big view now, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to take a picture of the base velocity here and put it on the Skywarn page so everybody can see what we're looking at. Well, W5RHS, KG5RON. Real quick, just for giggles, go over to the correlation coefficient 1/2 a degree and see what you're seeing. Do you see that hook? Well, that's not what that's for. That's supposed to show debris that's in the air, but there's a hook even on the correlation coefficient. That's just kind of weird. All right, so I'll be back here shortly. I got to take a photo of this and put it online so people can look at the couplet.
See something with the CC. I don't really like that either. W5RHS.
Sorry, Kelly, I doubled with you there. This is AA5JC. I'm going to bring up the net.
Yeah, we've been having it impromptu all this time, so go ahead, W5RHS.
I was just going to put it in active mode. This is AA5JC, and just to recap, we do have a tornado warning for parts of central Arkansas. It's south of Little Rock, around East End. I'll give you some more information here shortly, and I'm sure Ron will be back in here to fill us in as well. AA5JC, if you can do so safely, if you notice any severe criteria weather, you can call net control.
Skywarn, net up.
AA5JC, Robert called you, but he kind of quit keyed there. I don't think you heard him.
I just heard on my end of the radio that the Skywarn net is up, so if that helps.
Right, here is the latest tornado warning that they have issued for parts of Lone Oak, Pulaski, and Saline counties. It's a tornado warning for those counties until 7:15 p.m. At 6:46, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over East End, or 9 miles southeast of Bryant, moving east at 45 miles an hour. This is radar indicated, so again, if you can do so safely and you're in the areas I'm about to mention, see if you can relay any information that you can, if you can do so safely. This will impact England, Wrightsville, Keogh, East End, Estes, Toltec Mountain State Park, which isn't its name anymore, Scott, Ironton, Sweet Home, Beavis Corner, and so on. If you are in those direct areas, you're advised to take cover now, and if you can do so safely, please advise on the severe weather that you see. AA5JC, net control. I'm sorry, I'm getting my call signs confused. N1RAS, go ahead.
Yes, sir. N1RAS. The main part of the storm has passed Parker's Iron Springs. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Net control KG5RON. Net control KG5RON. Just information on what I'm seeing on radar on the storm radial velocities, 1/2 a degree. The rotation I'm seeing now gotten a little bit tighter, just to the north and east of East End. It tracks right across East End. Don't know of any damage, if anything has popped out of it or anything like that. So if anybody in the Iron Springs or East End or area, or even Wrightsville, it'll be affecting you next. Please let the net control know, AA5JC. I'm looking at base velocity, and it's a little bit ragged, but near the county line, the Pulaski and Saline County line, just north and east of East End, I'm definitely seeing an inflow couplet. So that's the reason for the tornado warning. So, but there is rotation still there.
Skywarn, net up.
Just as a friendly reminder, this is a directed net. So Ron, of course, is our alternate net control, and so he'll jump in from time to time. But any other stations, please call net control before transmitting. If anyone can put eyes on this or sees any damage or debris, at this point it's dark outside, so you might see power flashes. If you can look outside and you're in the affected area of this storm, please relay any of that. The National Weather Service has not yet had anyone able to confirm whether or not there is. It looks like there's maybe a debris signature possibly on radar from what they're seeing. And there's been some stuff on social media, obviously, but nothing that they can trust very well, and that's what they turn to us for. So if you can do so, call Net Control, AA5JC.
Control, K5AIE.
K5AIE, go ahead with your report.
On Sardis Road, about 3 miles due west of the east end. We had a strong burst of wind, a lot of tree limbs blowing around, but I'm okay, and I've survived it, but we are without power. That's my report.
Yes, sir. Okay, I've got Sardis Road. Had a strong burst of wind, several tree limbs down, and no power at this time. Thank you, sir.
Net Control, KG5RO, man.
Go ahead, Ron.
Thank you, Net Control. Just information, got a new update on the radar, and I'm looking at 0.5 degree on the base reflectivity. The rotation is broadening out somewhat, becoming a fairly large area of rotation, but the main part of the rotation right now is on the county line just south and east of Iron Springs. It tracked right over East End, so if there's anybody in the East End area that can verify if there's any damage or anything, that would be nice for Net Control. I'm looking at the radial velocity. It's still there, in and outflow, so right there on the county line southeast of Iron Springs, maybe 1 mile or 2. And let's see, I don't see anything on the correlation coefficient. Let's see, no, but there could be, some trees, limbs or whatever getting broken, even if there isn't anything on the ground. But there you go, Net Control. Thank you very much. KG5RO.
Calling Net Control, go ahead.
N1 RES, 1.2 miles north, Swain County line from East End. High winds, a little bit of rain, that's it.
High winds and little rain, thank you. This just in from the National Weather Service. They are going to cancel that tornado warning. It says that the surge has cut off the inflow to that storm. So they're going to continue to monitor that, but they're going to cancel the tornado warning. Ron, I'm just going to turn it back over to you as is, and you can continue to continue to talk about the weather casually and without the net, and then we'll pick it back up as needed. AA5JC.
Skywarn.
RHS, Net Control.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay, according to, I just got a report of east on the broken road, trees blocking the road, East Sardis, came from Mac Call. I don't know if you copied that a minute ago. And anyway, that's what I wanted to let you know. W5RHS, we're going to keep 120 up in Skywarn mode. It was in mode Skywarn already.
Okay, good to go. All right, well, I'm going to leave it with y'all and walk away from here, but I'll come back if anything else comes up. AA5JC.
Okay, Josh, appreciate you, man. And you were correct. They did drop the tornado warning for Saline in Pulaski County and Lonoke County, but they have kept the severe thunderstorm warning in effect for those counties. And I'm trying to see if I can get it to come up till 7:30. So it's severe thunderstorm warning only. I was going to make mention that the rotation is kind of flattening out and spreading out quite a bit, so I figured that was the reason they canceled the warning. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not a rotating thunderstorm. It's severe. It is. And the couplet is kind of still there, basically in between Woodson and Wrightsville. And that's where it is exactly. between Woodson and Wrightsville, tracking off to the east and northeast. So there's still some heavy winds and lightning and probably some hail, and there's still a bit of rotation, so I'll keep a close watch. KG5RON. W5RHS, KG5RON. Kelly, do you want to take the whole the statewide net off and just leave us in 120 Skywarn, or do you want to just leave it statewide?
That's how it was to begin with. When Josh tried to enter the code, for some reason the controller up there didn't cooperate, so we're only on Skywarn mode on 120 only, so it's already took care of.
All right, copy that. KG5RON.
W5RHS.
Okay. All right, now I'm not doubling with anybody. Kelly, I'm still sitting here. I can bring it back down, but I think it was already in Skywarn mode when I ran it anyway. And if I do it now, it'll just play a lot of noises and stuff, but I can do it anyway. Hang on 1 second. AA5JC on tones. Yeah, that's odd. It is working, but it's not. It's working, but it's not playing the voices and stuff. It's weird. Anyway, I'll leave it back to y'all. AA5JC, I'm clear.
W5RHS 9917 East Sardis have trees on houses. Trying to contact homeowners as we speak.
Skywarn, net up.
AIE, whoever's listening, it is deathly quiet here, 3 miles west of the east end. It just, I don't know what's going on, but it is so quiet outside, I can't understand it.
Yeah, you're on the tail end of those severe and tornadic warned storms. They're off to your east now. Yeah, that's probably because, they just passed you by, and there's no wind per se to go, that you can feel or hear, and that's why it's probably awful nice and quiet, because all the air is going up into the storms. I don't see anything as of right now, just east of Iron Springs all the way to Wrightsville, and that storm is moving on off to the north and east. So hopefully these things will, weaken somewhat and get out of here.
Yeah, Ron, he's probably going to get a little bit of a cold wind out of the southwest, and then it'll all be gone.
I'm just not, it's generally never that still out here, and just kind of curious about what's going on. Yeah, we had very high winds, power's out in this region, and I don't know how long it'll take to get back, but anyway, it's just so still, it's almost unsettling.
Yeah, copy that, but the worst of all the storms are off to your east and northeast now. But that one storm that was tornado warned, but they dropped the warning, it's still got a broad area of rotation just to the east of Wrightsville. And, it's not as strong as it was, but it's still prominent, and it still, shows up on the velocities on the radar. So, no further, KG5RON.
AA5JC, Ron, that the National Weather Service is saying that hook echo is redeveloping. They're watching for associated couplet to reform.
Okay, copy that. Well, I was wondering, because, I've noticed that it's staying together. And I just wanted to put it out there, even though there's not an official warning. Just be careful, because this thing will definitely knock trees over, as Kelly made mention of a little bit earlier with his transmission. Like I said, just to the east and southeast of Wrightsville, tracking on off to the east. It'll probably Yeah, I just updated. Yeah, it'll be probably affecting Keogh here very shortly.
KG5RON from KG5JOJ.
Skywarn, net up.
Go ahead, KG5RON.
Ron, I tried to go down East Sardis Road from East End. They apparently got it blocked off due to some power lines being down. Tried to cut across from Pruitt Road over to Fairview Road, and they've also got that shut off. I suspect they probably got some damage in there. I really didn't see any.
Yeah, I copy that. I wouldn't doubt it because that's exactly where that storm come through. I wouldn't doubt it, you know, even though it may not have put anything down on the ground per se, but the rotations up there and trees are taller than the ground, and they can get spun up and knocked over. I think, Kelly, okay, we got another tornado warning. Standby. KG5RON information. National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Lonoke County and southeastern Pulaski County, and this is until 8 o'clock at, I believe it's, 7:15. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Estes, or 13 miles southeast of downtown Little Rock, moving east at 15, that's 15 miles an hour, and it'll be affecting, England, Keogh, the Wrightsville area, Estes, Coy, and Totec in that area. So that's the one we were talking about earlier, that it was tornado warned, and they dropped the warning. So now they have picked up the warning again because of the rotation. And that's just to the east and southeast of Wrightsville, tracking on off to the north and east. KG5RON, that is a tornado warning.
W5RHS, net control. According to fire department East Sardis, there's lots of trees, multiple trees and power lines down out of the East Sardis area. They're having to bring in bauxite for extra manpower to clear it. It's pretty bad out there.
Okay, copy that, Kelly. Here, we appreciate that information. Very well could have had a touchdown. So we'll have to keep keep that information and try to pick up more as we can. But anyway, I'm looking at the latest current radar, and it's still just one large thunderstorm with embedded protuberances, if you will. So basically the storm is still a large storm, but there's individual little cells that make up one big storm. And that's the one that is just around Wrightsville that they've got the tornado warning on. I'm going over real quick to look at my radial velocity. Yep, that's still definitely there. In fact, I believe it's picked up a little bit in its intensity. So it's just due east of Wrightsville now, probably about 5 miles. Tracking northeast. KG-ON.
Hey, Ron, N1RS.
Go ahead, KG5RON.
As it passes just east of Little Rock, it's probably going to pick up some energy, so keep an eye on it, okay?
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on it.
You know that little blue line on that map? That's where it might get its energy.
Copy that. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
KG5RON, KF5TNG. Yeah, you're right. I'm seeing the same thing on my radar. The normalized rotation is picking up. There's a little bit of a hook, and on the velocity, I definitely see blues and greens. So, yep, you're right. We'll confirm.
Yes, and that rotation that we're seeing there is definitely getting a little bit stronger. So it's whatever happened is basically it kind of weakened itself out, and then it rebooted, if you will. So the rotation now just it's almost on the county line between, say, Pulaski and Lone Oak County now. So, okay, yeah, there it is. It moved. It's still definitely got its act together, and it's getting a little bit stronger, it looks like. So we'll just keep a close watch and issue warnings as it comes around. KG5RON.
Control from Kilo Alpha 5 Whiskey Papa Sierra.
Go ahead, KG5RON.
15 miles south of England, and I'm headed into England now.
Okay, you didn't hold the repeater very well there, but I heard going into England. From which direction?
RHS net control, that last station, he fell out of the repeat. He accidentally tripped the touchstones. That last station going into England, please re-advise your traffic. W5RHS.
We got nothing there except a carrier. So, but anyway, just advising the person that's heading down toward England, it'll be crossing, between Scott and Keogh here very, very quickly. 165, US 165, it'll be crossing there, almost directly in between Scott and Keogh. It'll be north and west of the city of England, so we just thought we'd make mention of that. And it is tracking off to the north and east.
Running APRS, KA5, WPS.
Yeah, this is net control. Go ahead. Well, the storms are basically from Lone Oak back down to Scott and back down to Wrightsville, and they're moving on off to the north and east. The rotation part of the tornado warning is pretty much on the county line, basically Pulaski and Lone Oak County line right now, and it's tracking on off to the northeast, and it'll be crossing in between, say, Scott and Keogh in the next few minutes.
Train that's going to hit Cabot after a while. KV5, KVL.
This KG5RON, I don't see, let me go back to composite, I don't see anything that would be affecting the Cabot area anytime soon. It's pretty much already out of the way of Cabot, and it's south and east of Cabot right now.
Okie dog, I'll keep my eyes open and let you know. KV5, KVL.
KG5RON.
Control from KA5 to APS.
Go ahead, this net control, KG5RON.
Ron, I'm having microphone issues. I am... You can hear me. I'm running APRS, KA5, WPS.
Okay, yeah, I caught some of that, hearing that you're having microphone issues. So we'll go ahead and let you know the rotation right now, the tornadic part of the storm that we have a warning on is just getting ready to cross US 165. That's US 165 in between Scott and Keogh, and it'll be north and west of England. I heard you a while ago that you were heading towards England, and I'm not sure what road you're coming in on. But like I said, I wanted to make mention of US 165 in between Scott and Keogh. It's there now.
Net control is W5RHS.
Go ahead, Kelly. KG5RON.
Hey, Ron, when we get done with this severe weather, please hang on the radio a minute. I want to talk to you, if you don't mind, please, sir.
Okay, copy that. Will do. KG5RON.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. W5RHS.
Okay, it's KG5RON information. Both the severe thunderstorm warning and the tornado warning have been dropped from the, being effective. So both warnings have been dropped. There is a bit, not as much of rotation, but there is still some rotation between the Scott and Keogh area and crossing over Highway 165, US 165. So anyway, we'll need to keep a close watch on it. It's kind of fizzling out a little bit, so hopefully we can drop this net. Kelly, I can leave that up to you. If you want to drop it, we can, and then bring it back up.
Skywarn.
Let's just leave it up on 128, hurt nothing. Look around Lonsdale, Ron. We got one sneaking up on us. It's building up rapidly. W5RHS.
Yeah, copy that. I see it there, Kelly. As of right now, nothing really jumps out at me and it brings any concerns, but we'll just watch it and see.
Yeah, also another one formed up on Hot Springs just now. So I don't think it's done yet. Our part of the atmosphere has not been worked over at all here.
Yeah, you're talking about down there around Rockwell and Lake Hamilton. I see that little cell popping up there. So we'll stand by and keep a close watch on it. Kelly, can you watch over the net real quick so I can go in the other room for a little bit?
I was fixing to have to do the same thing, so how long's it going to be?
Okay, KG5RON. I'll be away from the station here just for a short.
W5RHS standing by.
K5AIE, we're here in the dark at the east end. If I can help, let me know.
Well, sure will. I'm glad to hear you. I've been missing hearing you on the radio. Let's all start getting back on again. W5RHS, standing by.
KC5HBA.
There's my buddy from Channel 11. Go ahead.
They're fixing to send me out somewhere out Stardust. You know anything about it?
Yeah, I go to East Sardis, 9917 East Sardis. There's all kinds of trees and power lines down, and also on Block Road and all around in through there.
We're going to let SO take over blocking the road at Block and East Sardis.
Block and East Sardis
Come back in the backside
is where there's a roadblock right now from all the trees and power lines down.
Okay, I appreciate it. If I see anything else while I'm out there, I'll shout at you. KC5HVA.
If you would, send me the pictures that you take on my Facebook Messenger. I'll throw them on Saline County Skywarn page too. W5RHS.
I'll see what I can see when I get out there, or I'm fixing to head out there with a reporter. I'll let you guys back out. You're doing a good job. KC5HVA.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, actually. There were some debris signatures on the radar for a little while, and I think they brought bauxite in to help at Sardis with energy for the power lines. W5RHS.
Much of the stuff out here is First Electric, and there's multiple outages on Block Road. I'm just off of Block Road, about a half a mile, and without power. But I've been notified by First Electric. They're working on it.
Yeah, it might be a while. W5RHS.
Skywarn, net up.
W5RHS information. Arch Street and 167. This is for HVA. Arch Street and 167. Tree down across the road.
And Bud. Just now pulling up here at the station, and you said Arch Street and what?
Arch Street and Highway 167. There's also a tree across the road there.
Will be southeast end.
K5WPS. WPS, go ahead. Finally holding the repeater.
I was making sure I was finally on the right frequency. Apologize, I've been on 940, calling in from East End. No damage. KJOD-wise.
Yeah, the Skywarn stuff is over here now. 9-4 really doesn't participate with Skywarn anymore. The Skywarn's on this system. Yeah, WPS, you're holding the repeater.
Appreciate it. I was trying to tell you I was running APRS, but it don't really matter now. I'm still going to hang out over in England.
Okay, copy that. Sorry about that. Okay, copy that.
W5RHS, KG5RON. I'm back here, Kelly. I'm just looking at the radar. Definitely lost a lot of here, so you might want to go ahead and maybe drop it out of the Skywarn mode, and I'll keep a close watch on it.
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, it looks like we got another thunder shower coming up west of us here. Okay, I'll drop 120 out and put it in regular mode, but we need to keep in my opinion, we need to keep the watch up for a minute. And don't run off, Ron. I got to leave the room for a minute, but I'll be back. I want to talk to you about something, okay?
Well, okay, copy that. I just didn't want to tie up the frequencies here, because they're definitely got a downtick in these cells. They're not as strong as they used to be. Heaviest one is now around Devall's Bluff in Prairie County, but the other part, just south of Lone Oak, has lost a lot of its intensity.
Not really worried about tying up the frequencies. 99% of the time they're dead anyway, so I'm doing them good to see some use. Maybe we can build up some more traffic on here. W5RHS.
Yeah, copy that. Copy that. All right, well, I'll stand by here, but like I said, there's no severe storms anywhere in the state that I see. So basically, I believe they're dying down, and we'll be able to turn it loose here quickly.